Okay, so a part of experimental design is to consider ethics. Um, Ethics not only in regards to, the subjects of a study, but also the integrity of the researcher themselves. So when a statistical study uses human participants, the researcher should be mindful of the safety of their research subjects. Key protections that are mandated by law include the following. So risks to participants must be minimized and reasonable with respect to the projected benefits. Participants must give informed consent. They have to know what they're getting into. This means that the risks of participation must be clearly explained to the subjects of the study. The data that's collected from the individuals must be guarded carefully to protect their privacy. So let's look at an example. Describe the unethical behavior in each example and describe how it could impact the reliability of the resulting data. Explain how the problem should be corrected. Researchers collecting data in a community. So the researcher selects a block where the researcher is comfortable walking because the researcher knows many of the people living on the street. Okay, what's wrong with that? Well, this is considered a convenient sample. So the researcher is intentionally selecting the sample leading to bias. Claiming the sample represents the community is misleading. Areas of the community need to be selected at random. Okay, next. No one seems to be home at 4 houses on the researcher's route. The researcher does not record the addresses and does not return at a later time to try and find the residents at home. What's wrong with that? Intentionally omitting relevant data will create bias in the sample. The researcher needs to make every effort to interview all members of the target sample. Okay, next. The researcher skips 4 houses on their route because the researcher is running late for an appointment. When the researcher gets home, the researcher fills in the forms by selecting random answers from other residents in the neighborhood. What's wrong with that? It is never acceptable to fake or fabricate data. Duplication is fraudulent and can create bias in the data. Okay, so that's what I have here for ethics at this time. Let me know if you have any questions.